Welcome back to HD Old Coins 51. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of old HD coins, specifically the HD Old Coins 51 collection. These coins hold incredible history, unique designs, and stories from the past that every collector or enthusiast will want to hear. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collection journey, this video will explore the hidden details and value of these treasures. So grab a seat and let's uncover the history behind these remarkable coins together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more rare coin discoveries. Coin 1. The year was 1864, a turbulent time in American history marked by the throes of the Civil War. The Union and Confederate forces clashed across the country, shaping the fate of a nation divided. Amid the chaos of war, life continued in other spheres, including commerce and currency. It was in this year that the United States Mint produced the 1864 $1 coin, a numismatic treasure that would go on to become one of the most sought-after pieces in American history. But what makes this coin so special? Its story is one that intertwines history, artistry, and rarity. The 1864 $1 coin, also known as the Liberty-seated dollar, represents more than just a monetary value. It is a snapshot of its time, embodying the ideals, struggles, and aspirations of a nation. The coin's design, created by the talented Christian Gobrecht, reflected the enduring image of liberty. On the obverse, Lady Liberty is depicted seated on a rock, holding a shield in one hand and a staff topped with a Phrygian cap in the other. Her flowing gown and serene expression convey strength and hope, a poignant reminder of what the Union was fighting to preserve. Surrounding her are 13 stars, representing the original colonies, and the date, 1864, rests prominently below. The reverse of the coin is equally striking. An eagle with outstretched wings clutches arrows in one talon and an olive branch in the other, symbolizing the dual capacity for war and peace. Above the eagle, the words United States of America curve gracefully, while the denomination $1 is inscribed below. The intricate details of the design make this coin a masterpiece of numismatic art, and every element tells a story. Minting the 1864 $1 coin was no small feat during this period. The San Francisco Mint and the Philadelphia Mint were the primary producers of coins. The Civil War placed immense strain on the nation's economy, and precious metals like silver and gold were in high demand but short supply. As a result, the production of silver dollars in 1864 was extremely limited, making surviving examples extraordinarily rare. The exact mintage of the 1864 Liberty-seated dollar is a subject of fascination among collectors and historians. According to mint records, only 30,700 coins were struck in Philadelphia that year. These low numbers were due to the scarcity of silver and the growing popularity of paper currency, which was easier to produce and circulate during wartime. The combination of low mintage and the economic upheaval of the time meant that many of these coins were melted down or lost, leaving only a fraction in existence today. As the years passed, the 1864 $1 coin became a symbol of resilience and artistry. It began to attract the attention of numismatists who recognized its rarity and historical significance. Collectors marveled at the craftsmanship of Christian Gobrecht's design and the coin's connection to a pivotal moment in American history. Owning one of these coins was like holding a piece of the past, a tangible link to a time of struggle and transformation. In the modern numismatic world, the 1864 Liberty-seated dollar is considered a crown jewel. Its value depends on factors such as condition, provenance, and market demand. Coins in uncirculated condition, with their original luster intact, can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. Even well-worn examples are highly prized for their historical significance and rarity. Imagine finding one of these coins today. The thought alone excites collectors and enthusiasts around the world. Holding an 1864 $1 coin in your hand, you can feel the weight of history and the artistry that went into its creation. It's more than a coin. It's a story, a relic, a treasure. As collectors continue to seek out this extraordinary coin, its legacy grows. The 1864 $1 coin is not just a numismatic rarity. It is a testament to the enduring power of art, history, and human perseverance. It reminds us of a time when the nation was tested and ultimately emerged stronger. For those fortunate enough to own one, the 1864 Liberty-seated dollar is more than a possession. It is a connection to the past, a piece of American history preserved in silver. Coin 2, the year 1875, marked a time of transition and growth in the United States. The Civil War had ended a decade earlier, but its echoes still resonated in the economic and social fabric of the nation. Reconstruction was underway, and with it came the challenges of rebuilding and uniting a country that had been torn apart. This was also an era of industrial innovation and expansion as America began to emerge as a global economic power. Amid this backdrop, the 1875 USA $1 coin was minted, a piece of history that would captivate collectors and historians for generations. The $1,875 is part of the trade dollar series, a coin that holds a unique place in American numismatics. Unlike the Liberty-seated dollar that preceded it, the trade dollar was born out of international necessity. The United States sought to compete with other nations in the lucrative trade markets of Asia, particularly China, where silver was highly valued. To facilitate trade and establish a foothold in this market, the United States Mint introduced the trade dollar in 1873, with production continuing through the late 1870s. The design of the 1875 trade dollar is a masterpiece of symbolism and artistry. On the obverse, Liberty is depicted seated on a bale of goods, symbolizing commerce. She extends her right hand, holding an olive branch, a gesture of peace and goodwill, toward the world. In her left hand, she holds a staff topped with a Phrygian cap, a timeless emblem of freedom. Surrounding her are the words, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with 13 stars representing the original colonies. Below her, the date, 1875, is prominently displayed. On the reverse, an eagle with outstretched wings clutches an olive branch and arrows, echoing the dual themes of peace and readiness for defense. The inscription, United States of America, curves gracefully above, while the denomination, trade dollar, is featured below. Notably, the coin also bears the weight and fineness, 420 grains, 0.900 fine, a detail that reassured foreign merchants of its silver content and purity. The minting of the 1875 trade dollar took place at 3 locations: Philadelphia, San Francisco, and Carson City. Each mint produced coins with slight variations, marked by their respective mint marks. No mark for Philadelphia, S for San Francisco, and CC for Carson City. Of these, the Carson City coins are particularly prized by collectors due to their lower mintage and the mystique of the Wild West, where the mint was located. The mintage figures for the 1875 trade dollar vary significantly across the 3 mints. Philadelphia produced 218,200 coins for circulation, San Francisco struck 4,487,000, and Carson City minted a modest 1,573,700. These numbers reflect the regional demand for trade dollars, with San Francisco's output catering to the bustling trade routes of the Pacific. Despite its practical origins, the trade dollar faced challenges. Many were exported to Asia and never returned, while others were melted down for their silver content. In the United States, the coin saw limited use due to its weight and competition from other currencies. By 1878, the production of trade dollars for circulation ceased, marking the end of an era. Today, the 1875 trade dollar is a coveted piece among numismatists. Its rarity and historical significance make it a prized addition to any collection. Coins from Carson City, in particular, are highly sought after due to their association with the famous silver mines of the Comstock Lode. Condition plays a significant role in determining the value of these coins, with uncirculated examples commanding premium prices at auctions. Imagine holding an 1875 trade dollar in your hand. The weight of the coin, the intricate details of its design, and the sense of history it conveys are unparalleled. Each scratch and patina tells a story of its journey. Perhaps it traveled across the Pacific to Asia, or maybe it changed hands in the bustling markets of San Francisco. Collectors treasure the 1875 trade dollar not just for its monetary value but for what it represents, a snapshot of a pivotal moment in American history. It is a reminder of the country's ambition to expand its influence, its commitment to artistry, and its ability to adapt to changing times. Owning one of these coins is like holding a piece of the past, a tangible link to an era of transformation and growth. In today's numismatic market, the 1875 trade dollar continues to capture the imagination of enthusiasts. Whether found in a dusty attic, a prestigious auction, or a carefully curated collection, each coin has its own story to tell. Its value transcends silver content. It lies in its connection to the people, places, and events that shaped its existence. The 1875 USA $1 coin is more than a numismatic treasure. It is a testament to America's resilience, creativity, and ambition. For those fortunate enough to own one, it is not just a coin. It is a piece of history, a work of art, and a symbol of a nation's enduring spirit. Coin 3. The year 1878 was a pivotal moment in the history of American coinage. The United States was still recovering from the economic challenges of the post-Civil War era, but it was also an age of innovation and growth. Industrialization was booming, and the nation was finding its stride as a global power. In this context, the Mint Act of 1878 brought forth a coin that would capture the imagination of collectors and historians alike, the Morgan silver dollar. The story of the 1878 Morgan dollar begins with the discovery of the Comstock lode in Nevada in 1859. This massive deposit of silver transformed the American economy, flooding the market with the precious metal. By the late 1870s, the U.S. government sought to stabilize the price of silver and support the mining industry. The Bland-Allison Act of 1878 mandated the purchase and coinage of large quantities of silver, leading to the creation of the iconic Morgan dollar. At the heart of the Morgan dollar's appeal is its design, a masterpiece crafted by George T. Morgan, an English-born engraver who brought a fresh perspective to American coinage. The obverse features a portrait of Lady Liberty, depicted as a modern, confident woman adorned with a Phrygian cap and a crown of cotton and wheat, symbols of unity and agriculture. Surrounding her are the words E pluribus unum and 13 stars representing the original colonies. The date, 1878, is prominently displayed at the bottom. On the reverse, Morgan's artistry shines with an eagle in majestic flight, holding arrows and an olive branch in its talons. Above the eagle, the words United States of America arc gracefully, while the denomination $1 is inscribed below. The inscription "In God We Trust" appears between the eagle's outstretched wings, emphasizing the nation's enduring faith. The Morgan dollar was struck at 5 mints: Philadelphia, San Francisco, Carson City, New Orleans, and later Denver. In 1878, 3 mints, Philadelphia, San Francisco, and Carson City, produced the first Morgan dollars. Each mint left its mark on the coin, with CC denoting Carson City and S for San Francisco. Philadelphia coins, as the main production hub, bore no mint mark. The 1878 Morgan dollar is notable for its fascinating variations. As it was the first year of production, the coin underwent several design modifications. Among the most famous is the 8 tail feathers variety, which initially featured an eagle with 8 tail feathers. However, numismatists soon realized that real eagles have an odd number of tail feathers. This led to a redesign with 7 tail feathers, resulting in the 7 tail feathers variety. Collectors delight in these subtle changes, as they offer a glimpse into the coin's development process. Production numbers for the 1878 Morgan dollar were substantial, with over 10 million coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint alone. San Francisco contributed approximately 9.7 million, while Carson City, operating on a much smaller scale, minted just over 2.2 million. The Carson City coins, with their connection to the Wild West and the Comstock lode, are especially cherished by collectors. Despite its practical purpose as currency, the Morgan dollar quickly gained a reputation for its aesthetic appeal and historical significance. Its large size, intricate design, and high silver content made it a favorite among the public and collectors alike. However, in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, many Morgan dollars were melted down, reducing their numbers and increasing their rarity. Today, the 1878 Morgan dollar holds a special place in the hearts of numismatists. Its value depends on factors such as condition, mint mark, and variety. Coins in uncirculated condition, with sharp details and original mint luster, can fetch premium prices at auctions. Rare varieties, such as the 8 tail feathers or those with unique die errors, are particularly prized. Imagine the journey of an 1878 Morgan dollar. Perhaps it passed through the hands of a pioneer heading westward, or it was tucked away in the till of a bustling general store. Each coin carries a story, a testament to its role in American history. For collectors, owning one of these coins is like holding a piece of the past, a tangible link to an era defined by ambition and transformation. In today's numismatic market, the 1878 Morgan dollar is celebrated not only for its monetary value but for what it represents: the artistry, innovation, and resilience of the United States. Whether displayed in a collection, sold at a prestigious auction, or preserved as a family heirloom, the coin remains a symbol of the nation's enduring spirit. For those fortunate enough to own an 1878 Morgan dollar, it is more than a piece of silver. It is a relic of a bygone era, a work of art, and a connection to the ideals of liberty and progress that shaped 19th century America. The coin's legacy continues to inspire awe and admiration, reminding us of the rich tapestry of history it represents. Coin forward at the year 1880 marked an era of optimism and progress in the United States. The nation was riding the wave of industrialization, with new technologies transforming industries and everyday life. Railroads crisscrossed the country, connecting towns and cities, and the population was growing, driven by immigration and westward expansion. Amid this backdrop, the United States Mint produced a coin that would become one of the most iconic symbols of its time: the 1880 Morgan silver dollar. The Morgan dollar was named after its designer, George T. Morgan, a talented English engraver who joined the U.S. Mint in 1876. His design was a departure from the classical imagery of earlier coins, offering a modern and distinctly American interpretation of liberty. On the obverse, liberty is depicted as a confident and dignified figure, wearing a Phrygian cap adorned with a crown of cotton and wheat, symbols of the agricultural strength of the North and South. Her profile is surrounded by 13 stars representing the original colonies, the motto, E pluribus unum, and the date, 1880. The reverse of the coin features a majestic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch in its talons. Above the eagle, the inscription, United States of America, is gracefully arched, while the denomination, $1, is displayed below. The words, "In God We Trust," appear prominently between the eagle's wings, reflecting the nation's faith. The creation of the Morgan dollar was driven by the Bland-Allison Act of 1878, which required the U.S. Treasury to purchase large quantities of silver from Western mines and convert it into silver dollars. This legislation was a boon for the mining industry, particularly in Nevada, where the rich deposits of the Comstock lode were being extracted. The 1880 Morgan dollar, like others in the series, was minted in response to this act, ensuring a steady supply of silver dollars for circulation and storage. In 1880, Morgan dollars were struck at 4 mints: Philadelphia, San Francisco, New Orleans, and Carson City. Each mint added its own mark to the coins it produced: no mark for Philadelphia, an S for San Francisco, an O for New Orleans, and the coveted CC for Carson City. These mint marks are small but significant, offering collectors a way to trace a coin's origin and adding to its desirability. The 1880 Morgan dollar is particularly famous among numismatists for its fascinating array of varieties. During this period, the mint often reused dies, leading to the creation of overdates, where parts of an earlier date were visible beneath the new one. For example, the 1880/79 overdate is a highly sought-after variety, with collectors appreciating the insight it provides into the minting process of the time. Other die variations, such as double dies or misplaced dates, add further intrigue to the 1880 Morgan dollar, making it a favorite among enthusiasts. The production figures for the 1880 Morgan dollar varied across the mints. Philadelphia, as the primary mint, struck over 12 million coins, while San Francisco produced approximately 8.9 million. New Orleans contributed around 5.3 million, and Carson City, known for its smaller outputs, minted just over 591,000. The lower mintage of Carson City coins, combined with their association with the Wild West, has made them particularly desirable among collectors. Despite the abundance of Morgan dollars produced, many were stored in treasury vaults for decades, often in pristine condition. This makes the 1880 Morgan dollar relatively accessible for collectors, though certain varieties and mint marks can command significant premiums. Coins in uncirculated condition, with their original mint luster and sharp details, are especially prized. Imagine holding an 1880 Morgan dollar in your hand. Its weight and feel are a reminder of a time when silver coins were a tangible part of everyday life. The intricate design, with its fine details and symbolic imagery, reflects the artistry and ambition of the era. Each coin tells a story, from its origins in the mines of the West to its journey through history. For collectors, the 1880 Morgan dollar is more than a piece of silver. It is a connection to the past. It represents an era of growth and innovation, a time when America was finding its place in the world. Owning one of these coins is like holding a piece of history, a reminder of the people and events that shaped the nation. The value of an 1880 Morgan dollar depends on its condition, mint mark, and variety. Common dates in circulated condition are relatively affordable, making them accessible to new collectors. However, rare varieties, such as the 1880/79 overdate or coins with proof-like surfaces, can command thousands of dollars at auction. Carson City coins, with their lower mintage and historical significance, are among the most coveted, often fetching premium prices. As the 1880 Morgan dollar continues to capture the imagination of numismatists, its legacy endures. It is a testament to the artistry and ingenuity of the U.S. Mint, a symbol of the nation's industrial and economic strength, and a cherished relic of a bygone era. For those fortunate enough to own one, it is not just a coin. It is a treasure, a story, and a connection to the ideals of liberty and progress that define the American spirit. Whether displayed in a collection, passed down as a family heirloom, or discovered in an unexpected place, the 1880 Morgan dollar remains a timeless reminder of the rich history it represents. Its beauty, rarity, and historical significance ensure that it will continue to be celebrated for generations to come. Coin 5. The year was 1886, and the United States was flourishing as it continued to evolve from the turmoil of the Civil War and Reconstruction into an industrial powerhouse. Railroads, factories, and new technologies were transforming the landscape, and cities were growing rapidly with the influx of immigrants seeking new opportunities. In this era of change, a single coin emerged not only as a medium of exchange, but as a symbol of the nation's progress and unity: the 1886 Morgan Silver Dollar. The Morgan dollar was no ordinary coin. Its creation was rooted in the Bland-Allison Act of 1878, a legislative move aimed at stabilizing silver prices and supporting the mining industry in the West. This act required the U.S. Treasury to purchase large quantities of silver and convert it into silver dollars, resulting in the birth of the Morgan dollar. By 1886, the coin had already gained recognition as a durable, practical, and beautiful piece of currency. At the heart of this coin's allure is its stunning design, the work of English-born engraver George T. Morgan. Morgan's vision was to create a distinctly American representation of liberty, one that reflected the strength and diversity of the nation. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of Liberty, her face forward and serene, wearing a Phrygian cap adorned with a crown of cotton and wheat. These symbols of unity and agriculture represented the economic foundation of the country. Encircling her are 13 stars for the original colonies, the phrase E pluribus unum, and the year 1886. On the reverse, Morgan's artistry is equally impressive. An eagle, with wings spread wide, clutches arrows and an olive branch in its talons. The eagle, a powerful symbol of strength and freedom, is surrounded by inscriptions, United States of America and $1. Between its wings is the national motto, In God We Trust. The design's intricate details and perfect symmetry make the Morgan dollar one of the most beautiful coins ever produced by the United States Mint. The 1886 Morgan dollar was struck at two mints, Philadelphia and New Orleans. Philadelphia, the nation's primary mint, produced coins with no mint mark, while the New Orleans Mint struck coins bearing the O mint mark. Philadelphia's mintage of over 19 million coins ensured a steady supply, while New Orleans contributed approximately 10.7 million coins, making the 1886 Morgan dollar relatively common compared to other years in the series. Although the coin was intended for circulation, its size and weight, 26.73 grams of 90% silver and 10% copper, made it cumbersome for everyday transactions. Many coins were stored in treasury vaults, where they remained untouched for decades. This fortunate circumstance means that collectors today can find 1886 Morgan dollars in excellent condition, often with their original mint luster intact. The appeal of the 1886 Morgan dollar extends beyond its design and historical significance. For collectors, it represents an opportunity to own a tangible piece of history, a coin that circulated during a transformative period in American history. Its connection to the silver mines of the West, the industrial growth of the East, and the unity of a nation make it a cherished artifact for numismatists. The value of an 1886 Morgan dollar depends on its condition and mint mark. Coins in circulated condition are relatively affordable, making them accessible to new collectors. However, coins in uncirculated condition, particularly those graded MS-65 or higher, can command significant premiums. The New Orleans Mint coins, with their distinctive O mint mark, are especially popular among collectors due to their association with the rich history of the South. Imagine the journey of an 1886 Morgan dollar. Perhaps it was carried in the pocket of a farmer in the Midwest or used in a bustling New Orleans market. It may have traveled across the country on a train, passed through the hands of merchants and laborers, or been saved as a keepsake by a family during hard times. Each coin tells a story, its surface bearing the marks of its journey through history. Today, the 1886 Morgan dollar is more than just a coin. It is a symbol of the resilience, creativity, and progress of the American people. It connects us to an era when the nation was finding its identity, growing stronger, and embracing its potential. For collectors, owning one of these coins is not just an investment. It is a way to preserve and celebrate the spirit of a bygone age. As the years pass, the 1886 Morgan dollar continues to captivate numismatists and historians alike. Its legacy endures as a testament to the artistry and ambition of the United States Mint, a symbol of a nation's journey toward greatness. Whether displayed in a collection, passed down through generations, or studied for its historical significance, the Morgan dollar remains a treasured artifact of American history. For those who hold an 1886 Morgan dollar in their hands, it is a reminder of the ingenuity and determination that defined the late 19th century. It is a coin that transcends its monetary value, embodying the ideals of liberty, unity, and progress. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the world of numismatics, the 1886 Morgan dollar offers a unique glimpse into the past, a connection to the people and events that shaped the United States. As we celebrate this remarkable coin, we honor not only its beauty and craftsmanship, but also the era it represents. The 1886 Morgan dollar is a timeless reminder of the power of perseverance, the importance of innovation, and the enduring spirit of the American people. Coin 6. The year 1927 was a time of transition and optimism in the United States. The Roaring Twenties were in full swing, an era defined by economic prosperity, cultural change, and technological innovation. The nation was moving beyond the shadow of World War I, embracing the promises of modernity and growth. Against this vibrant backdrop, the 1927 silver dollar was minted, a coin symbolizing not only monetary value but also the ideals of peace, unity, and hope for a brighter future. The Peace Dollar series, introduced in 1921, was created to commemorate the end of World War I, often referred to as the war to end all wars. Its design reflected the country's desire for peace and stability in the aftermath of global conflict. The Peace Dollar replaced the Morgan dollar, which had been the workhorse silver coin of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The new design was a stark departure, embodying a modern aesthetic that captured the spirit of the era. Anthony de Francisci, a young Italian-American sculptor, was the artist behind the Peace Dollar. His design was chosen through a competition held by the U.S. Mint, and it featured his wife, Teresa, as the model for Liberty. On the obverse, Liberty is depicted as a youthful and serene figure, wearing a radiant crown reminiscent of the Statue of Liberty. Her profile is strong yet graceful, symbolizing the resilience and hope of the nation. Surrounding her are the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 1927. The reverse of the coin is equally striking, showcasing a perched eagle resting on a rock, clutching an olive branch in its talons. The eagle gazes toward the rising sun, a symbol of new beginnings and peace. The word peace is prominently engraved below, underscoring the coin's purpose as a tribute to the end of war and a commitment to harmony. Above the eagle, the inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum complete the design. The 1927 peace dollar was minted in two locations, Philadelphia and San Francisco. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint bore no mint mark, while those from San Francisco were marked with an S. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 848,000 coins, a relatively low mintage compared to other years in the series. The San Francisco Mint struck about 866,000 coins, making the 1927 peace dollar a desirable piece for collectors due to its scarcity and historical significance. The relatively low mintage of the 1927 peace dollar contributes to its allure among numismatists. Many coins from this era were melted down in subsequent years, further reducing their availability. The surviving examples, especially those in high grades, are highly sought after by collectors. Coins with sharp details, full mint luster, and minimal wear are particularly prized, often commanding premium prices in the marketplace. The peace dollar, including the 1927 issue, stands out for its connection to the themes of unity and optimism. Unlike previous silver dollars, which often emphasize strength and power, the peace dollar was designed to inspire hope and reflect the aspirations of a nation recovering from war. Its modern design and symbolic imagery make it a favorite among both seasoned collectors and those new to the world of numismatics. Imagine the journey of a 1927 peace dollar. Perhaps it was exchanged in a bustling city market, carried in the pocket of a farmer in the Midwest, or saved as a token of goodwill during a time of economic growth. Each coin holds a story, a snapshot of life in the 1920s, when jazz music filled the air, automobiles were becoming commonplace, and Americans were dreaming of brighter tomorrows. For collectors today, owning a 1927 peace dollar is more than a hobby. It is a connection to the past. It serves as a tangible link to a pivotal era in American history, a time when the nation was striving to balance progress with tradition and prosperity with peace. The coin's beauty, rarity, and historical significance ensure its place as a treasured artifact in any collection. The value of a 1927 peace dollar varies depending on its condition and mint mark. Circulated examples are accessible to many collectors, but uncirculated coins with high grades can be exceptionally valuable. The 1927 peace dollar, in particular, is known for its rarity and mint state condition, making it a prized acquisition for advanced collectors. Today, the 1927 peace dollar continues to captivate collectors and historians alike. Its design is a testament to the artistic talent of Anthony de Francisci and the vision of a nation seeking to honor peace. It is more than a coin. It is a symbol of hope, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the United States. Holding a 1927 peace dollar is like holding a piece of history, a reminder of the ideals and aspirations of a bygone era. It speaks to the values of a nation determined to build a better future, even in the face of challenges. For those who collect these coins, the peace dollar is not just an investment but a celebration of the artistry, history, and humanity that define the American experience. As we reflect on the significance of the 1927 peace dollar, we are reminded of the power of symbols to inspire and unite. This coin, with its timeless design and profound message, remains a cherished part of America's numismatic heritage. Whether displayed in a collection, passed down through generations, or studied for its historical context, the 1927 peace dollar stands as a lasting tribute to the ideals of liberty and peace. Coin 7. The year 1974 marked a critical time in the history of the United States. The nation was navigating the aftermath of the Vietnam War, dealing with political scandals like Watergate, and facing economic challenges, including inflation and an energy crisis. Yet, amid this uncertainty, the U.S. Mint produced a coin that reflected not only the strength of its currency, but also the legacy of one of its greatest leaders, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar. The Eisenhower dollar, introduced in 1971, was the first dollar coin minted since the peace dollar series ended in 1935. It was also the first coin to honor a U.S. president who had served during the modern era, Dwight D. Eisenhower. The the nation's 34th president and a World War II hero. The decision to feature Eisenhower on the dollar coin was a tribute to his leadership during a transformative period in American and world history. The obverse of the Eisenhower dollar, designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, features a bold portrait of Eisenhower. His face is dignified and commanding, a fitting representation of a man who had led Allied forces to victory in Europe and later served 2 terms as president. Surrounding his profile are the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date, 1974. The simplicity and strength of the design reflect the ideals of a nation that revered its leaders and their contributions. The reverse of the coin is equally striking, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission that landed humans on the moon in 1969. It features an eagle descending to the lunar surface, clutching an olive branch in its talons. The Earth is visible in the background, symbolizing both the unity of humankind and the technological achievements of the United States. Above the eagle, the inscriptions "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum" encircle the design, along with the denomination $1 at the bottom. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia bear no mint mark, those from Denver have a D mint mark, and those from San Francisco feature an S. Philadelphia and Denver produced millions of Eisenhower dollars for general circulation, while the San Francisco Mint struck both proof and uncirculated collector coins in a special 40% silver composition. The copper-nickel-clad Eisenhower dollars, used for circulation, were made with an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a core of pure copper. These coins were sturdy and practical, intended for everyday use in commerce. However, their size and weight, 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighing 22.68 grams, made them less popular among the general public for daily transactions. Many people preferred paper currency, and as a result, a significant number of these coins ended up in bank vaults or were saved as keepsakes. For collectors, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar holds a special appeal. The coins from the San Francisco Mint, particularly the silver-clad proofs, are prized for their low mintage and superior quality. These proof coins were struck multiple times with specially prepared dies, resulting in sharp details and a mirror-like finish that enhances the beauty of the design. The copper-nickel coins, while more common, are also collected in high grades, with coins exhibiting full luster and minimal marks being especially desirable. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Eisenhower dollar series is its connection to space exploration. The reverse design, commemorating the Apollo 11 moon landing, serves as a reminder of the United States' achievements in science and technology. In 1974, just a few years after the first moonwalk, the coin resonated with the public as a symbol of national pride and progress. As we reflect on the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, it's important to consider the cultural and historical context in which it was minted. This was a time when Americans were grappling with complex issues, from political scandals to economic uncertainty. Yet the Eisenhower dollar, with its themes of leadership and achievement, offered a sense of stability and inspiration. It reminded people of the values that had guided the nation through difficult times: courage, unity, and the pursuit of excellence. Today, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar continues to capture the interest of collectors and historians alike. Its large size and bold design make it a standout piece in any collection. For many, it serves as a tangible connection to a pivotal era in American history, a time of challenges and triumphs that shaped the nation's identity. The value of a 1974 Eisenhower dollar depends on its condition, composition, and mint mark. Circulated copper-nickel coins are widely available and can often be acquired at or near their face value, making them an accessible entry point for new collectors. However, uncirculated and proof coins, particularly those struck in silver at the San Francisco Mint, are more valuable. High-grade examples, certified by professional grading services, can command significant premiums, especially if they exhibit exceptional eye appeal. Holding a 1974 Eisenhower dollar is like holding a piece of American history. It embodies the legacy of a leader who guided the nation through war and peace, as well as the ingenuity and determination that defined the space age. For collectors, it is not just a coin but a story. a reminder of the people and events that shaped the United States during the mid-20th century. As we celebrate the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, we honor its artistry, its symbolism, and its enduring relevance. This coin, with its connections to history, leadership, and exploration, remains a cherished artifact of the American experience. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or new to the hobby, the Eisenhower dollar offers a unique and meaningful way to connect with the past while appreciating the craftsmanship and vision of those who created it. Coin 8. The year 1776 holds profound significance in the history of the United States. It marks the year when 13 American colonies declared their independence from Great Britain, a bold and revolutionary act that would change the course of history. Fast forward 200 years, and the country is celebrating its bicentennial, the 200th anniversary of its founding. The year 1976 was filled with pride, patriotism, and the promise of a brighter future. To commemorate this monumental occasion, the U.S. Mint produced the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial silver dollar, a coin designed to honor the spirit of independence and the achievements of the American people. The 1776 to 1976 bicentennial silver dollar was part of a larger effort to celebrate America's 200 years of freedom, progress, and unity. The coin was unique not only because of its design, but also because it marked the first time the U.S. Mint had authorized the production of a special circulating coin for a national anniversary. The decision to issue the bicentennial dollar was met with great enthusiasm, as it was seen as an opportunity to link the present to the past, celebrating the country's journey from revolution to global power. The design of the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial dollar was the result of a national competition held by the U.S. Mint to find the perfect symbol of the nation's bicentennial celebration. The winning design, created by artist and engraver Dennis R. Williams, features a striking portrayal of liberty. On the obverse, Liberty is shown holding a torch in one hand, symbolizing the light of freedom, and an olive branch in the other, representing peace. Behind her is the Liberty Bell, a powerful symbol of American independence, famously rung on July 4, 1776, to mark the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The reverse of the coin showcases a rendition of the Liberty Bell, with the year 1776 inscribed in the upper left and 1976 in the lower right, signifying the bicentennial anniversary. The inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and $1 are also featured, along with the mint mark D for Denver or P for Philadelphia, depending on the coin's place of production. The design's symbolism is rich, blending historical events with the ideals of liberty and freedom that the country continues to hold dear. One of the most remarkable aspects of the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial dollar is its composition. For the first time in history, the coin was minted in a copper-nickel-clad composition, with a copper core and an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This alloy made the coin durable and resistant to wear, while still maintaining the familiar appearance of previous U.S. silver dollars. In addition to the regular copper-nickel coins produced for circulation, the U.S. Mint also issued proof coins in a special 40% silver composition for collectors. The 1776 to 1976 bicentennial dollar was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint bore no mint mark, while those from Denver featured the D mint mark, and San Francisco coins were marked with an S. The Philadelphia Mint was responsible for producing the majority of the coins for circulation, with over 200 million bicentennial dollars struck. Denver also minted a significant number, while San Francisco's mint was responsible for producing proof and uncirculated versions of the coin, which were made available exclusively for collectors. Despite the vast mintage of the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial dollar, the coin remains highly collectible due to its historical significance and unique design. Its appeal extends beyond numismatists to the general public, as many people view the coin as a tangible connection to America's founding and the ideals that shaped the nation. Over the years, the coin has become a symbol of pride and patriotism, commemorating not only the anniversary of American independence, but also the continuing strength of the nation. As with any coin, the value of the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial dollar depends largely on its condition and rarity. Coins in circulated condition are relatively common and can be found for just a few dollars above their face value, making them an accessible entry point for new collectors. However, proof and uncirculated versions, particularly those from the San Francisco Mint, are more valuable. These coins were struck with special dies and exhibit sharp details and a mirror-like finish that make them highly sought after by collectors. Coins with high grades, particularly those graded by professional grading services like MS 67 or higher, can command substantial premiums. The silver-clad bicentennial dollars, though struck in limited numbers, are especially popular among collectors who appreciate both the historic significance and the precious metal content of the coins. As with any silver coin, the value of the 1776 to 1976 silver dollar is influenced by the price of silver, but the coin's historical value and its place in American numismatic history ensure that it will remain a sought-after item for years to come. The 1776 to 1976 bicentennial dollar represents a moment in time when the United States paused to reflect on its past, celebrate its present, and look forward to its future. For those who collect these coins, it is more than just a piece of currency. It is a symbol of a nation's strength, resilience, and commitment to the ideals of freedom and liberty. Each coin tells a story of 200 years of American history, from the battles of the Revolutionary War to the triumphs of the space age and beyond. In many ways, the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial dollar captures the essence of what it means to be an American. It celebrates the nation's founding, its journey toward independence, and its ongoing commitment to the principles of democracy, freedom, and justice. For collectors, owning one of these coins is a way to connect with the rich history of the United States and to preserve a tangible piece of the nation's legacy. Today, the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial dollar continues to be a cherished part of many coin collections. Whether stored in albums, displayed in showcases, or passed down from one generation to the next, these coins remain a powerful reminder of the spirit of independence and unity that defines the United States. Their historical importance, coupled with their unique design and symbolism, ensures that they will remain a beloved part of the nation's numismatic heritage for generations to come. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial dollar is more than just a coin. It is a symbol of the enduring values of the United States and a testament to the nation's journey from its revolutionary beginnings to its place as a global leader. As a piece of American history, it represents not only a moment in time, but also the enduring spirit of the American people. For collectors, it is a way to preserve and celebrate that history while connecting to the ideals that continue to shape the nation's future. Coin 9. The year 1977 in the United States was a time of great change and reflection, as the country emerged from the turbulent 1960s and early 1970s. The political and social landscape was shifting, with new leadership in Washington, economic changes, and a renewed focus on national unity and recovery. As the nation moved into the late 20th century, there was a sense of optimism mixed with the awareness of past struggles. During this time, the U.S. Mint continued its work of producing coins that would not only facilitate daily commerce, but also carry a sense of history and identity. The 1977 U.S. $1 coin was part of this broader narrative. Unlike the memorable bicentennial coin issued in 1976, the $1,977 was part of the ongoing series of coins designed to reflect both the nation's past and its future. In terms of design and its place in the larger numismatic landscape, the 1977 $1 coin holds a unique spot, bridging the gap between the old and the new in both appearance and significance. In 1977, the United States was still using the Eisenhower dollar, which had been first introduced in 1971. This dollar coin, featuring the portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower on the obverse and the symbolic image of an eagle and the moon on the reverse, had been designed to honor both Eisenhower's role in American history and the achievements of the Apollo 11 mission. While the Eisenhower dollar was initially popular, its large size and weight made it impractical for widespread circulation, and its use began to wane in the years following its introduction. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar itself did not feature any significant design changes from the previous years. The design on the obverse depicted a profile of President Eisenhower, the World War II hero who had served 2 terms as President of the United States from 1953 to 1961. The reverse, designed by artist Frank Gasparo, depicted an eagle landing on the moon with the Earth in the background, a clear nod to the triumph of the Apollo 11 mission in 1969 and the United States' place as a leader in space exploration. This reverse design was closely tied to the 1970s era, which was marked by the space race and the excitement of technological innovation. The Eisenhower dollar was minted in 3 different compositions: copper-nickel clad, 40% silver, and 90% silver, with the silver coins being struck only in limited quantities for collectors and special sets. The copper-nickel coins were used for regular circulation, while the silver coins were intended for collectors who valued the precious metal content in addition to the historical and commemorative nature of the design. The 1977 $1 coin had 2 primary varieties: the copper-nickel clad coins and the 40% silver coins, which were struck only in proof sets. The coins produced for circulation in 1977 were made of the copper-nickel clad composition. These were large, measuring 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighing 22.68 grams. This size and weight, while impressive, contributed to the coin's unpopularity in daily transactions, as it was much larger than the quarter, which was preferred for general use in the U.S. economy. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar, particularly the copper-nickel version, can be found in various grades, with higher-grade coins commanding more attention from collectors. Uncirculated coins that have been well preserved are particularly sought after, as these coins, which show little to no wear, are relatively rare due to the coin's larger size and heavy circulation wear. High-grade examples in MS 65 or higher are especially valuable to collectors and numismatists. The silver-proof coins produced for the 1977 Eisenhower dollar were struck only in small quantities at the San Francisco Mint. These proof coins were struck using special dies and were carefully handled to ensure they had a sharp design and a mirror-like finish. Because of their limited mintage and superior quality, the silver-proof coins of the 1977 Eisenhower dollar are more valuable than their copper-nickel counterparts. These coins appeal to both collectors of silver coins and those with an interest in the history of the space program, as the reverse design of the eagle landing on the moon remains one of the most iconic images in U.S. coinage. As the 1970s came to an end, the U.S. Mint began to look ahead to the future, considering what changes would be necessary for the next generation of coinage. The Eisenhower dollar, despite its symbolic value and connection to important aspects of U.S. history, would eventually be replaced by a smaller, more practical coin, the Susan B. Anthony dollar, which debuted in 1979. This change reflected a broader shift in the way coins were designed and used in American commerce, with the introduction of smaller, more convenient coins for daily use. Despite the decline in circulation of the Eisenhower dollar, the 1977 version holds enduring appeal for collectors, historians, and anyone with an interest in American history. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar represents a particular time in the U.S., one marked by the legacy of World War II, the space race, and the ongoing quest for progress. These coins carry with them the stories of a nation that was facing both challenges and triumphs as it navigated through a rapidly changing world. The value of a 1977 Eisenhower dollar varies based on its composition, condition, and rarity. The copper-nickel clad versions are not particularly rare and can often be found for only slightly above their face value, especially in lower grades or circulated condition. However, high-grade uncirculated examples can still command a premium among collectors who appreciate their historical significance and the unique design. The silver-proof coins, on the other hand, are much rarer and are highly sought after by collectors, particularly those interested in silver coins or those focused on acquiring proof versions of American coinage. The value of these proof coins is largely driven by the current market price of silver, as well as the coin's quality, rarity, and demand. Coins in top-grade condition, those with minimal imperfections and maximum eye appeal, are the most valuable and can be worth much more than their original issue price. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar may not be as iconic as some other U.S. coins, but it is a coin with a lasting legacy. It serves as a bridge between the earlier years of the 20th century and the changes that were occurring in American society in the late 1970s. Its design, with its nod to the nation's involvement in space exploration and its tribute to a respected national leader, remains a symbol of the United States' spirit of innovation, exploration, and patriotism. For collectors and numismatists, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar offers an opportunity to own a piece of American history, encapsulating a unique era of the nation's development. Whether it's the everyday copper-nickel versions or the rare silver-proof coins, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar remains a meaningful and valuable part of U.S. coinage. Each coin tells a story of the past, preserving a moment in time when the United States was both reflecting on its legacy and looking forward to the future with hope and optimism. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar is a reminder of the challenges and triumphs of the 1970s, a time when the nation was experiencing significant transitions. As the country moved into the final decades of the 20th century, this coin, like others from the era, served as a lasting symbol of a nation's resilience and its enduring commitment to progress. For collectors, it offers a way to preserve and celebrate that history, ensuring that future generations will understand the importance of this period in shaping the country we know today. Coin 10, the $1 coin, has long been a symbol of American economic strength and the nation's deep historical roots. Though often overshadowed by its smaller, more frequently used cousins, the penny, nickel, and dime, the $1 coin carries with it a special sense of prestige and significance. Today, we'll focus on a particular example of this coin, the 1978 $1 coin. As we explore its historical context, the intricacies of its design, minting details, collector appeal, and its current value, we'll uncover the story behind a coin that reflects an era of change and anticipation for the future of U.S. coinage. The year 1978 was a time of transition for the United States. In the political sphere, Jimmy Carter had recently been elected president, and the country was facing several challenges. The economy was coming to terms with high inflation, rising oil prices, and a sense of uncertainty about the future. In the world of U.S. coinage, however, the mint was preparing to move forward with some interesting changes that would forever shape the future of American currency. The 1978 $1 coin is part of a unique chapter in the history of U.S. coinage. Unlike the widely circulated quarters, dimes, and pennies, the $1 coin was a less common sight in everyday transactions. But this was not always the case. For much of the 19th and early 20th centuries, the $1 coin was a popular and widely used form of currency. However, by the mid-1900s, the U.S. Mint had reduced the production of $1 coins, shifting to paper money for large transactions. By the 1970s, the $1 coin was something of a novelty, a rare and interesting piece of U.S. currency that collectors looked at with growing anticipation. The 1978 $1 coin was part of a broader initiative by the U.S. Mint to reintroduce coinage at a higher value than the standard circulating coins. At the time, there were several experimental designs and proposals for a new $1 coin. The 1978 coin itself, however, wasn't the start of the modern-era $1 coin but a continuation of a unique design that was part of a larger shift in U.S. minting practices. The design of the 1978 $1 coin is perhaps its most significant and defining feature. This coin belongs to the Eisenhower dollar series, a series that was first introduced in 1971 to honor former President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who had passed away in 1969. The coin features an iconic image of the late president on the obverse, designed by the artist Frank Gasparo. Gasparo, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, created a striking, detailed profile of Eisenhower, capturing his dignified features in a way that reflects the respect and admiration he commanded during his presidency. On the obverse of the coin, we see Eisenhower's profile, looking to the left. Above his head is the inscription Liberty, and to the left, the coin bears the national motto, "In God We Trust." Below Eisenhower's portrait, you'll find the year of mintage, 1978. This year marks the continued production of the coin, which had become a symbol of national pride and respect for the former general and president. On the reverse side of the coin, we find a dramatic and meaningful design that pays tribute to another aspect of American history. The reverse features an eagle, perched upon a branch, holding a bundle of arrows in one talon and an olive branch in the other. This striking imagery was intended to symbolize peace and strength, reflecting the United States' role on the world stage. In the background, you'll find the moon, representing the historic Apollo 11 mission, which had taken place a decade earlier in 1969. This connection to space exploration adds an interesting layer of historical context to the coin, linking it not only to Eisenhower but also to the broader period of American optimism and scientific achievement. The design of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar is one of the most memorable and iconic in the history of American coinage. The large size of the coin, coupled with its bold imagery, makes it a standout piece in any collection. But it also stands as a reflection of the times in which it was minted, a country that was both looking back at its rich history and forward toward a bright future. Minting the 1978 $1 coin was a process that involved two different mints, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. The Philadelphia Mint produced coins that were not marked with a mint mark, while the Denver Mint produced coins that bore a D mint mark. This dual mint process was typical for many U.S. coins during the 1970s, and it was a way to ensure that the coinage system could meet the high demand for currency across the country. The composition of the 1978 $1 coin is worth noting as well. Unlike many of the smaller coins in circulation, the Eisenhower dollar was larger and heavier, which made it distinctive both in terms of size and feel. The coin was composed of an alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a sturdy, durable feel that made it stand out among other coins. The size, weight, and distinctive design of the coin made it a true collector's item, even though it wasn't widely used in everyday transactions. Despite being produced in large quantities, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar, like the rest of the series, never truly gained widespread acceptance in regular circulation. This was partly due to the size of the coin, which was somewhat unwieldy compared to the smaller coins people were used to handling. In addition, the rise of paper money and the lack of a consistent demand for $1 coins made the Eisenhower dollar less prevalent in day-to-day transactions. Nevertheless, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar remains a piece of American history, both because of its design and its place in the broader context of U.S. coinage. For collectors, the $1,978 is a highly sought-after coin due to its connection to the Eisenhower series, its large size, and its distinctive look. While it was not widely used, this coin remains a symbol of a particular moment in American history and is a prized addition to many collections. In terms of its collector appeal, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar holds a special place. The coin was minted in large quantities, with more than 40 million coins produced in that year alone. However, because the coin was not heavily circulated, many examples remain in good to excellent condition, which makes them valuable to collectors looking for coins in pristine form. A coin that is well preserved, with little to no wear and tear, can fetch a premium, especially if it is graded highly by a professional grading service. In fact, uncirculated or proof versions of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar can be worth significantly more than its face value. While a typical coin in circulated condition might only be worth its $1 face value, a coin in mint condition can easily command a price of $10 to $15 or more. Proof coins, which were specially minted for collectors, can fetch even higher prices, especially if they are in perfect or near-perfect condition. The value of the 1978 $1 coin also fluctuates depending on its rarity and the demand from collectors. Some collectors focus specifically on acquiring coins with particular mint marks or certain quality grades. For example, the Philadelphia minted coins that do not bear a mint mark can sometimes be rarer and, therefore, more valuable. Similarly, coins with higher levels of detail and fewer signs of wear can attract premium prices on the market. These coins often change hands in numismatic auctions, where passionate collectors battle for the opportunity to own a piece of American history. As with many coins from the 1970s, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar can be found in various online marketplaces and coin shows, where collectors can view the coins, compare them, and make purchases. In today's digital age, it's easier than ever for collectors to track the value of these coins and build their collections. The internet has made the world of coin collecting more accessible, and the 1978 $1 coin is no exception. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection, this coin represents both the past and future of American coinage, making it a compelling piece to seek out. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar is more than just a coin. It's a window into a moment in American history. It represents a time when the country was moving forward, seeking to honor its past while also embracing the possibilities of the future. The design of the coin, with its combination of presidential and national symbols, speaks to the ideals that have shaped the nation for centuries. And for collectors, the 1978 $1 coin remains a valuable and sought-after artifact, a testament to a unique period in U.S. coinage. Whether you're holding it in your hand, adding it to your collection, or simply admiring its historical significance, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar is a coin that continues to captivate and inspire.